Dune Part 2 is directed by Denis Villeneuve and is a sequel to 2021's film Dune. Now, I'm not going to tell the story, I'm just going to jump right into the thoughts of the movie and, of course, give my little general on the first film. The first Dune movie, I thought was a really good movie. I thought it was really well made, really well acted. I will say it did feel like a slow burn. It did feel like it's just setting up the world of Dune and all these characters and trying to set up the story that they're trying to tell. Now, I'm not familiar with the Dune storybook. That's just based on a novel by Frank Herbert. I think that's the author's name. I do apologize if I said that wrong correctly. But I will say I'm really impressed with how Denis Villeneuve has brought to this film. And speak of the second film, this second movie is 10 times, if not better than the first film. I'm going to say this now. This film is a masterpiece of cinema. Denis Villeneuve has outdone it again with this one. The more bigger scale, more stakes, more character growth, and everything about this movie, about what he made the first one so good, but bring it here, but a bigger scale, but still keep it the same core, what made the first one so good. Let me just start right off the bat. The cinematography here, every shot of the film, from the deserts, the caves, even some of the certain areas, especially the arena scene, where it's all black and white with the color palette all around it. Absolutely beautiful to look at. It is gorgeous. It's cinematography at its best. This is top tier. I can see these films getting Oscar nominations from the cinematography, even from the score from Hans Zimmer is heart-pounding, but really dramatic, but has that huge thing going on. I really appreciate that. I don't know what else to say about Hans Zimmer's score. He's one of the best composers, right up there with John Williams. That's saying something. The costume designs is absolutely great to look at. I think it's one of the best costume designs ever seen brought to screen. It just looks absolutely stunning. The makeup, the prosthetics, everything is just absolutely outstanding. And even for the some visual effects, even the visuals looked amazing. Even though there are some practical effects as well, because most look practical, even though there are a couple of CGI, but it's mostly practical for the same part at the same time. Beautiful to look at, scale, and really beautiful. The sound design from the effects and the cinematography, anything about the sound design is really good. It had that good sound mixing as well with the punches and certain noises they use or effects. It's just absolutely, I can't know what to say. It's amazing. This could get the Oscar nomination. Just get Dune Part 2. Every Oscar nomination, including Best Picture. This is something else right here. And of course, the acting. I don't want to go into the acting. The acting all around is great. I think everyone gave their overall. I will say, Timothée Chalamet as Paul, I think he's great. I think he delivers one of, if not one of his best performances in the movie. I think he's great. His character in the film has got more character growth. He's got a lot more to do this time round. And he has more of an arc, like it's from the first film, but give him more commanding performances from his line delivery, and the scenes he's given is absolutely spot on. Zendaya was really good. Her character is really interesting, and definitely she has a lot more setting up to do in the third film. Josh Brolin was really good. Stellan Skarsgård, even though he's like the emperor of this Dune universe, because it's got that Star Wars vibe. Even has the Lord of the Rings, because it's kind of like a set up a Lord of the Rings trilogy, how it all setting up, because leave a wee cliffhanger at the end, like how Two Towers, Infinity War, and even Empire Strikes Back leaves a big cliffhanger at the end. Bautista was brilliant. He was brutal, really scary. But I have to say, probably the most scariest performance I've ever seen, I have to say, is Austin Butler. Wow. It's probably his best performance. I liked him as Elvis, but he is great here. I can see him winning Best Supporting Actor from that scary commanding voice. The moment you see him with the makeup and he's bald, and you see him wearing this armor, and he's got these two sharp knives, and the way he kills people is just scary, but yet terrifying. Because if I ever come close to this guy, I would run for the mile for the hike. I'll just say that right now. And let's not forget the most beautiful, talented actress that is my favorite actress of all time right now, and that is Florence Pugh, and she plays the princess. I'll just say it, she plays the princess. Even though she's not in the movie that much, but her performance was really good, and I think she does have a lot more to do in the third film. And of course, you've got Christopher Walken as her father, the Lord. I think he was really good. And I think he's got really important stuff going on as well, which I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to turn out. Denis Villeneuve's directing here is just probably his best, and this is probably his best film, probably since Blade Runner 2049, which I wasn't the biggest fan of that film, but I might want to look back on that movie because I was kind of a bit mixed on it when I first saw it. But I want to watch it again because I wasn't really the big fan of Blade Runner, but I'll just say that. But who knows, maybe I'll watch it again, I'll find more appreciation towards it. At the end, I think Dune Part 2 is probably the best film I've seen this year. I don't think I see any other films can top this. Maybe I'd be wrong, maybe another film will come around and it'll top this movie, but what can I say? This film is a masterpiece of cinema. I will probably watch this again and again and again, because this is why Dune Part 2 gets an A+. Guys, I do recommend you checking this out. It is worth your time. It is definitely worth your time to see this movie. You'll love this film. You're going to have a great time. If you're a fan of the first film, you're going to love the second one even more. Overall, guys, comment down below. Tell me what you think of Dune. Of course, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that icon bell for more future videos like this. Until next time, see ya!